Okay, here we go. Guys, I'm back on YouTube. Finally back. Today we're going to talk about nutrition. Hi everybody, welcome back on my YouTube channel. I'm so excited and happy today to find you back here. So thank you for being here. Thank you in advance for watching this video. And for me, it's really important to sit down and to finally talk about that, because I know that the nutrition part is the part you have the most difficulty with, and I know that many of you here are struggling with. And even if you put me guys in that maybe influencer box, I'm sure that my vision of certain things is a little bit different, and especially when it comes to nutrition. I've been working out now for more than 13 years. Yeah, I'm 30 guys. If you are new here, I'm 30 already, so I'm going to the gym for a long time. With time, you know, I have experienced a lot of things on me. I've changed the way I train, the way I eat, and that's why today I really would like to share that, because I think my approach now is completely different and not as rigid as maybe some you can see on social media. So I'm not here to talk about others. I'm just here to share my experience, but I really would like you to understand that. So I think that fitness, of course, is incredible. Fitness is part of my life, but fitness is also, it's a reality, really trendy. And you know, before, when I was a teenager, so before I was going to the gym, I was doing sports like football, basketball. And I think that before we were doing sports more for fun and for health. And I think today it's really complicated to manage because of social media. So you have to be like that, you have to be in shape. And I think now that young people and also older people go to the gym not for health, not for fun, because they have the feeling that, okay, you have absolutely to be like that. And the link and impact on nutrition is absolutely the same, and it's also really complicated to manage, because on one side you have social media and your screen, and on the other side you have everything readily available. So now if you want to eat something outside, or if you want to order something, junk food or everything, or sweet food, you can directly have it. It's also about the supplements, because today you open your screen and you see boys and girls who are sometimes only 20, 21, 22 taking supplements and being in a good shape. So you think that you have to take supplements to be like that. And I really would like to talk about it, because I really would like you to understand that it's not an obligation to take supplements to be in shape and to look good. That's why I'm talking about today. So I started fitness in 2011 already, and at the time, actually, I just wanted to be skinny, to be slim. It was my goal, because I think it was more trendy than now. And yeah, I was going to the gym. I was like running for like 1 hour, sometimes more. So I was really skinny, and actually with food, I was not eating a lot. And when I was eating more, sometimes I was directly feeling guilty. So actually I was not feeling good. And yeah, I remember during a short time at that period, I started counting my calories. It didn't help me at all feeling better. So the crucial moment was when actually I moved out. I got my own apartment and started doing my own grocery shopping, because instinctively I bought very few sweet things and found another rhythm, because I was really busy with work. So actually during the day I was fasting for a long time, because I was not eating anything because I was working. But at meals, for example, in the evening when I was coming back home, I was eating big meals, you know. So I wasn't really snacking, I wasn't eating a lot of sweet things. Actually, I was in shape, so I was losing my craving for sugar, so because I was never thinking about anything. So during that period, and without actually realizing, I let it go, and I realized that I was in shape more than ever. So yeah, I completely let it go at that time. In terms of sports, I was using more weights. I was doing less cardio for a long time, and I was doing more interval training with little weights. So I was working out a bit differently. I was really confident in that way, and I realized that, okay, I'm enjoying food more. I was feeling less guilty when I was eating, and actually I was in shape. So my mental health also was better about everything. In 2024, I have further improved the way I train. I have found, I think, the perfect balance between weight training, body weight training, cardio, interval training, and everything. And also, what I have improved about nutrition is the way I select my food when I'm going to do grocery shopping. So my motto today is finding a balance, of course, stability by letting go. And I know it's really hard today because of your screen and social media, but you can do it too. If I do it, you can do it too. But also good food selection and actually realizing that we're doing everything for health first, because one day we're going to be old, and that's actually the best reminder I can tell you today. So why I don't count calories? Let me guys qualify what I'm saying because it's really important. I think that for me the ultimate goal is not counting calories and to stay in the perspective of letting go. But we agree that there are some contexts I know that can lead to counting calories. For example, a guy who is doing bodybuilding competition, that guy is forced to count calories, of course, and it's an example of extreme control. But you know guys, I'm in the gym for a long time, and I know and I have known a lot of people that made bodybuilding competition, and honestly I know some of them have now troubles with food, with nutrition, and it's not at all to criticize. I totally respect that discipline and that sport. That's not the problem, but I just would like you to understand with an extreme example. Not for someone who has, trouble finding a balance. Maybe for that person that can be interesting to have a global benchmark on the number of daily calories that she can eat in a day. But it's a fact also that it's far from easy to calculate exactly what a person can eat in a day, because it depends on many things, so many things. Energy expenditures, so maybe you're going to move a lot and the next day you're not going to move a lot, and also it's not going to be the same from one person to another. But you imagine, okay, you have a benchmark. So today you can hit 2000 calories for your day because you just want to lose weight or something like that, and it's 6 p.m. you haven't eaten yet. Okay, so you still have to, you are angry and you still have to eat, but you have calculated that you have already eaten for 2000 calories. So you are going to starve yourself and going to spend a hard time just because you are referring to a number, and maybe during the day you have spent lots more calories than you think. For me, it can only lead to, frustration and a bad relationship with food. What I also would like to say is that, once again, not counting calories is also getting to know yourself, getting to know your body. It's so interesting, and I think it goes hand in hand with personal development too. So about supplements, why I don't take supplements. I really think that it's not essential to take supplements to get results, but I would like to separate fitness supplements and general supplements, because I'm really talking about here fitness supplements. And honestly, I think that there are really interesting general supplements that you can take, vitamins, magnesium, zinc, and stuff like that. But I'm really talking about, the business part, like whey, BCAA, creatine, and stuff like that. Because what disturbs me today is that brands actually know that and use social media and know that young people are really influenced by what they see on social media, and so it's so easy to make them actually believe that they need supplements to get results. But actually, once again, it's not true. And obviously every day I have comments or DMs like, do you take supplements? Do you take creatine? Do you take whey? And every day I answer no. I think 99% of your hair don't prepare a competition. So go and eat your protein at home, go and eat your vegetables, go and eat your carbs, and enjoy your pasta when you're doing pasta, okay? So at the end, I'm not telling you don't take supplements, because also do absolutely what you want, and if you want to try it, it's okay. But I think that before buying and consuming something, ask yourself the good questions and try to inform yourself by the best way, and not only with, random videos that you can see on Instagram or TikTok, because sometimes it's too easy to just see a girl drinking something before the session and believe in something. Also guys, today you are going maybe to tell me, okay, but you are not really built. Yes, it's true. That's really not my vibe. That's really not my kind of aesthetic. So I just want to stay fit, lean, and a bit athletic too. But I got some results with my muscle mass, and I changed also without, you know, doing a lot. Like, I'm not doing glutes 2 or 3 times a week. I'm doing glutes like maybe 1 time really seriously, really 1 time every 10 days, something like that. Yeah, so it's just with time and finding a balance and enjoying the process. And with food it's the same, but really definitely if I wanted to, I could be more built, but not changing anything in my diet. So it's just about workout and about the fact that I'm also doing cardio and I'm finding a balance in everything. About the tips, how I found a balance. Good things take time, okay? So remember that. What I am explaining you today is just something I have experienced over the last 10 years. So yeah, it takes time. I'm not telling you that it's going to take you 10 years, but yeah, it's going to take you maybe 6 months, maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years, you don't know, maybe 5 years. But honestly, if it's a goal for you, if you want to live life, just take time for that. You, I think, have to find the food that you like, the good food that you like. You have to try some new meals. You have to cook. You have to really discover food by yourself and really find what you like, what you love. When you're going to the grocery shopping, honestly, one advice is, with time, don't delete sugar directly, but try to reduce the amount of sweet food that you buy. Personally, at home, I always have 2 sweet things. It's jam and it's rice pudding. That's just... So yeah, also when you're going to the grocery shop, be organized. Like, maybe plan some meals before going to the grocery shop. And like this, you know that you are going to prepare some meals that you actually love. So try to eat at regular schedules. Every day. Try to not jump on your scale, because I promise it's not good. Because maybe you're going to see a number and actually this number sometimes means nothing. Personally, I don't have any scale at home. I'm only referring to what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling. Last thing is, of course, try to forget the numbers and try to not count your calories. And honestly, if you find yourself in what I was saying, what I was describing about, you know, counting your calories and being in a bad mental health, honestly, guys, maybe try to change, try something different. And at first, I think every change is complicated, every change is hard, but maybe after that, after a few weeks, a few months, you're going to feel better and you're going to see things completely differently. At that time, I'm sure that you will realize that actually you will feel more relaxed and you will never feel guilty anymore for eating something, because actually you will also realize that your body will be healthier than ever. Finally, guys, I hope that really you have understood the message in this video. It was really important for me to talk about that for the first time, and I think that I will probably do some other videos about nutrition, because there are so many things to say. So let me know if you have any question. Yeah, the goal was not judging anybody, just sharing my experience. Everything we have, social media and stuff like that, I think whole world make it complicated. At first, it's all about, for me, being able to know yourself, to listen to your body, listen to your head, listen to your energy, and yeah, to find that balance, to finally live your life. And the ultimate goal is at first being healthy. You will really realize that once you will be relaxed, and if you train 3 to 4 times a week, your body will reflect that. So family, thank you for watching this video today. I hope that you have enjoyed. I hope that you have learned something maybe. I hope so, finger crossed. Thank you so much for supporting me all the time. Honestly, it means a lot for me. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Mwah!